What's up, you guys? I'm receiving a message about someone who there's a karmic energy I'm receiving a message about somebody who is using emotionally charged, like, sentences to try to confuse an empath. So, whoever you are extrasensory, and you are very open. I feel like you're also in a very receptive energy because you are very abundant at this time. And people are trying to use, I'm hearing, emotionally charged verbiage and language to try to change your polarity and or to try to make you think that something that is right is not right. So, for instance, it's like, I feel like whoever you are, you're very intellectually, like, you're very intellectual. You're an empowered empath. You're very intellectual, but you also are very capable of feeling the feelings that you're feeling around you. So when you feel things, you are very, very capable of discerning said feelings, okay? And then I also feel like you receive divine guidance from your ancestors, checks and balances, psychic checks and balances, okay? So we've discussed that before, right? So, like, you might have your clairaudience that might say, yes, that's right, or you might be clairvoyant where you'll see, like, visuals, or, like, you might, I don't know, whatever you do. But the example in particular is it's kind of like somebody is going, the example that Spirit's giving me is it's like somebody has to go and communicate something to somebody. And you might not actually need to communicate something to somebody. This might just be an example of somebody trying to be emotionally manipulative. But it's like you might know. I'm actually seeing it's like somebody is trying to set some sort of boundaries for somebody else. This might be a wife to somebody's mother-in-law, but just take what resonates. This is the example that Spirit is giving me. And or maybe it's like I'm hearing like a boyfriend or something like that. So, but you might be trying to stand up for your person and or just generally stand up for your reality, which you are in this receptive energy. Okay, let me try to explain a little bit further. Let me try to expound a little bit on this. Okay, so it's like somebody knows what's good for themselves and or another person. So if you're standing up for somebody else, you know what's right for this other person. This other person knows what's right for them and or you know what's right for you, okay? But it's like somebody, I feel it sounds like a mother, like a narcissistic mother or parent, I swear, or it's something, okay? But just put the roles where they fit them, okay? But it's like whatever it is that you believe, like you might think like, oh God, this is such a weird, I don't know what other example to give, but it's like, this is the most random example, but it could be, like you are, like, this is weird because this is like kind of an example that I've had sort of, but it's like, you might know that you need to eat beef in your diet because you don't get enough iron and, through other sources of food, right? Like me, I have 1,000 allergies. So like, I know that I need beef. I cannot be a vegetarian or a vegan. I absolutely know that I need beef in my diet. Okay. And it's like and you know that when you don't get enough beef, again, this is just an example, really weird example that has to do with me very specifically. Okay, you know that you need to eat beef because if you don't, then you know that you'll feel sick for days and you will not have any energy. And if you don't have any energy and if you feel sick for days, then you won't be able to do what it is that you need to do. Okay. So somebody might talk to you and or come to you and emotionally charged say to you, like crying, and all the animal rights activists, I get it, you know what I mean? But also I'm gonna show I'm gonna share something else with you guys, okay? So somebody comes up to you and like, in your right mind that you need to eat beef, or you could probably, like, I mean, you'd probably, I mean, you feel like you would die. I feel like I die when I do not get enough iron in my diet. It's not good, okay? And somebody comes up to you and they're crying about all of the cows, and this is emotionally charged, okay? They are crying about the cows. You cannot eat beef. It's wrong. It's killing all of the cows. And they're crying and crying and crying. And it is to try to get you to change your mind about how you should not be eating beef. But you know that if you don't eat beef anymore and you have too many other food allergies, that this is your only source of iron and of protein, you know, that this person and their message does not have an effect on you, because it's kind of like also, and to continue on to the story, I used to feel really, really bad about eating beef because of the cows. So one day I went and I talked to the cows and I meditated with the cows. And they told me that I needed to eat them to help me to do my work. Okay? So anyways, that is psychic checks and balances. Okay? But yeah, but I have had, so that's a pretty specific example, because I have definitely had people come up to me, food, people who are getting into like veganism and vegetarianism and stuff like that, and it's like, and they, and they're crying about cows, and I'm like, I get it, like, and I cry about cows too. Like sometimes I don't even want to eat lettuce because I know that's a plant, or like a fucking avocado, you know what I mean? Fucking avocados are real too, like the seed in the middle is what is keeping, that avocado plant from being able to spread a legacy and have little babies, right? So who's to feel bad about that one? You know what I mean? Like, they're all sentient beings. We're all sentient beings, okay? Anyways, that story, I digress. Yes, Four of Cups here. Somebody is trying to bring some sort of an emotionally charged something to you so that you will think something different. And the message really is just stay grounded within yourself, like, and also, this is a form of also like gang stalking now, I'm hearing, to kind of keep you off of your path. This could also be like, I'm hearing like somebody like needs medication, and or it's like somebody's sticking up for their significant other because somebody's parent, or, and I'm not trying to get in anybody's family business, but it's like because somebody's parent is saying that they need this medication or they don't, or I don't know, but it's like somebody's significant other has spoken with their significant other, and it's like the parent is just getting in the way of I'm hearing like a helicopter parent. Just, oh my gosh, okay, this is getting, what's the message, please, ancestors of the highest white light? What is the message? Like, what are we trying to communicate here? It's like, better than anybody else, okay? So trust yourself. I'm also hearing it's something about this experience, if you are experiencing this, it's something about the way that they are. It's a psychic attack. It could, or it may or may not be a psychic attack. Like, better than you do. But this is a form of emotional manipulation. And it is a multi-dimensional emotional manipulation too, because it's like you as an empath are feeling this sadness that they are feeling, which their sadness is based on, what I'm also hearing is their sadness is based on, somebody's drawing from the sadness that they have like, it's like misdirected. This sadness is misdirected, because I'm being brought back to this parent, this narcissistic parent with like somebody's like significant other standing up for. So this would be like somebody's mother or father-in-law, right? So it's like you're standing up for your significant other to your in-law, or something like that. And it's like, yeah, okay, that one just, let's pull some cards. What the fuck is this message? It's okay. This is what it is. It's like they're pulling from the sadness of that person not wanting to be around them anymore. There's an in-law that's pulling from that sadness that their child doesn't want to be around them anymore. But the reason that their child doesn't want to be around them anymore is because that parent is not healthy for them, if that makes any sense, okay? And so it's like, you guys just take what resonates, okay? And you guys only know what's right for you. I obviously, like, you know what's right, but there's definitely a lesson in this, and it is that sometimes people can take the energy, or they can take feelings and try to use those feelings to push a certain agenda, if that makes any sense. So there are some displaced feelings that this karmic or person or whoever, it could be, it doesn't even have to be anybody related to you, but it's somebody who's using some displaced feelings to try to push some sort of an agenda, to create some sort of a distraction in somebody's life, so that it's like, because it's like somebody has found their path and somebody knows exactly what they're supposed to do, and somebody knows exactly what works with them. And I'm hearing, this is what I'm hearing, it's the universe actually testing you to see if you really know what it is, but that's not what I'm feeling. No. I feel like maybe somebody thinks that the universe is testing them, but then I'm also hearing like the universe has been testing me for a really long fucking time. So it's like, no, I don't think that. No, it's nobody's trying to test you. We got the Hierophant card here. What else? Spirit, ancestors of the highest white light. Yeah. It's like, I feel like with the Hierophant card, it's like, just stay grounded in your morals, in your knowing, and what you are. It's something about that I feel like somebody's been bombarded with like these types of like emotional attacks, and it's like, and I'm also seeing it's kind of like with the Nine of Wands, it's like it hurts your head. It's like whenever you're in contact with this person, too, whoever these people are who are emotionally manipulative, it's like you are an empath, and you need to set some boundaries, like and you need to limit the time that you are spending with them as well. So like keep it short, because the intention is to take the emotions that they're feeling, to connect with you intellectually, to have you understand, and somehow I don't know how, but like it's somehow that energy is being like transferred to you. They're trying to get your attention, and because you are an empath, and because you can feel all of the energy around you, and because you are in a very receptive energy, because you are receiving a lot of abundance, we got the Six of Pentacles here. I feel like you're in alignment with your path. You're giving and receiving for the universal good of all. Six of Wands, it's like whatever you do, it's going to be victorious. Like you're going to be fine. Just keep pushing forward. The Judgment card here, like it's like God sees all, okay? But it's like so somebody also might need to like take an Epsom salt bath, and or just know who this person is and understand that this is what they do. It's like Smoky quartz might be good for you too. Sea sediment jasper might be good for you as well. I'm hearing sea sediment jasper is really good with regards to keeping us emotionally grounded in situations. But I feel like honestly, you might not even know, or you might not even need this at this point. I'm hearing you might not even know. So somebody might not even know that this is what they're doing. So it's like, it's almost, now I'm seeing it's like somebody, and now we've got the Devil card. And now I'm seeing it's like somebody, with Judgment, yeah, with the Queen of Cups, somebody's highly empathic, but you're also very intellectual, and I feel like you're learning how to set some boundaries. And but yeah, it's like whoever you are, it's like you're this is some, the spirit moves through the body. It's not the human, it's the spirit, man. It's the body that disciplines to allow the Holy Spirit to come through, and those who do not discipline their bodies, the Antichrist consciousness flows through those with the weak auras. It's like you need to be careful with whom you are surrounding yourself with, and with whom like I'm also hearing like now is not the time to make new friends. I don't know. Oh, Five of Wands. Okay. The Hermit. Okay. Ten of Pentacles. Okay. Yeah, you might be receiving some divine guidance. The page, the page is a sword, or I'm sorry, the page is a card of is a messenger card. Page of Wands, the wands are action. So I feel like you're going to be receiving some divine guidance with regards to like how to move forward in these types of situations. Maybe that will require some sort of like meditation or something. I feel like if you argue with this person, or when this person comes into your life, I feel like a lot of times you might think that this is ended and this is done, but it's almost like there's this energy. What I'm seeing is it's like, I don't know, it's like they're constantly trying to like push this energy onto you, like as then you heal, and then they're trying to like keep you caught in your head to delay the healing process, to make it harder for you to receive your abundance. Maybe it's not going to work. It's your birthright. It's not going to work. It's your birthright. We got the Death card here. Yeah, somebody is feeling jealous, and that's going to end. Like they're not even part of your reality anymore. We've got the Ten of Cups here. The Lovers, you might have some new love coming in as well, and or maybe somebody's manifesting love, and or you're working on balancing the divine masculine and the divine feminine within yourself. That receptive nature, but then that also like needing to take action. Being receptive but also being intellectual. Somebody really needs to make sure that they're setting boundaries and rebuke the energy. If somebody is saying something, like I do that all the time. I feel like I've been mentioning this a lot, but it's like I do that all the time whenever I go and I like I went and I got my car fixed, and I'm telling you, these people do not stop talking. They will talk and talk and talk and talk and talk, and I'm stuck in this room, and it's like, and they'll start talking really, really nice, and I'll feel like there might be like a nice little connection, you know what I mean? But I feel like, but then like all of a sudden you might feel kind of like a heart-centered connection. It's like then there's like this switch, and you can rebuke whatever people say. They might say something that might be triggering to you. I just say in my head as they're speaking with a smile on my face, I rebuke that energy. Sometimes I even say it out loud and I walk away. I'll just say, I rebuke that, and walk away. But, it depends on where you are. Obviously, those guys had my car, so I smiled and just, listened to my voice in my head saying, okay, yeah, I see what's going on here. Okay, yeah, the World card here. This is the end of a cycle. I also feel like you're divinely protected. You're divinely guarded. Divinely being moved forward as well. Ten of Wands. Just keep moving forward. It's like somebody's trying to make you question yourself, and also somebody's trying to make you, it's like somebody's trying, it's a fucking psychic attack. Somebody's trying to make you question yourself, as well as too emotionally ungrounded to be able to really come to the truth of what this is. So it's like, if you know who this person is, just make sure that you make a list. This person I need to make sure that I am very emotionally grounded around. This person I need to make sure that I am very grounded within my path, very certain. You know what I mean? And don't go and see this person whenever you feel like you're not in that type of an energy to be able to because this person, whoever this is somebody who's very unpredictable. You cannot trust them. So you got to make sure that you are in a space where you are incredibly solid. And you know what? If they don't like that, if they don't like shit, and I feel like that's why they're trying to pull on your energy too. But that's not your problem. Like, Spirit knows what you're doing. Spirit knows that you're not trying to offend anybody by setting any boundaries. Spirit knows that boundaries are put in place for, we don't even need to fucking talk about boundaries. It's like, this isn't even, like, this is, I think, just kind of, like, beyond that. I feel like the universe has already got this, like, in the bag, I'm hearing, actually. Three of Cups in the reverse position. Yeah, so, yeah, man. Three of Cups in the reverse position. like untrustworthy friends and the loss of a social group. I don't know, withdrawing from a social group maybe. Or maybe somebody lost, like maybe this karmic. We've got the Four of Cups in the reverse position too, so it's like there's a positive turn of events. New relationships. I feel like somebody, this, you know what this reading feels like? It feels like somebody is moving towards like a higher, yeah, with the Hierophant. No, I'm seeing with the Hierophant. It's like somebody is like up, they're leveling up their friend tribe essentially. And it's like for everybody who you lost, they will be replaced. Because you've leveled up. So the friends that are going to be around you are either going to level up and or are going to get out of your life, and you're going to be surrounded by new friends or new people. Now you guys just take what resonates. But like, you know your truth, and just, you know, take notes of who, you know, you can be around and how you can be around them. I have to do that, and unfortunately I take so many notes. It's like if once friendships get way too complicated, then I just say, okay, sorry, I can't do this anymore. Knight of Swords in reverse position. Yeah, somebody's aggressively competitive. I feel like you don't even know this. Somebody is also egotistical, impulsive. I feel like you are very intuitive, though. Like you're very much in tune with like the subconscious, all of that which is hidden. And I feel like you have ties to the spirit world. So I do feel like your guides are always speaking to you. And it's like nobody can fuck with you. Somebody's trying to make it so that your plans do not materialize. Don't let them do that. Don't let anybody who comes in with any sort of like emotionally charged message, like, I mean, the thing is like, as an empath, we can feel those emotions for people, and then that helps us to be able to navigate how they need to heal. But it's like, these are people, first of all, you're not in a space right now where you're trying to heal other people, okay? Right now, it's your time, okay? Is what I'm hearing. And you also need to know, like, what the intentions of other people are, right? And that sometimes can take time. You know, it can take time for that. So just be patient with yourself. But we do have the Ten of Swords can also indicate like a metaphorical death and a transformation of sorts. You know, and the Seven of Wands, holding firm. You have a strong character, and this gives you a position of advantage. So that's what it is. All right, I'm sending you guys so much love. Thank you so much for being here. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And until next time, bye guys.